And hello YouTubers, Cena Mangaka here, back with Ninja Gaiden 3 Raises Edge, Day 6, Part 2. Here we go. So, this is after the ninja fight that ended the first part. We climbed up the wall, and now we're at the gate, and we get to deal with a whole bunch of fiends. So, this fight, couple things to note, you will be given a UT at some point, and there are a lot of fiends, so if you can build up to Blood Rage times 3, go for it. It will be magnificent, and you'll get a lot of points for it. Fiends, they're really easy to kind of steal on Bone Farm. We can force them to steal on bonus by cutting off a limb of theirs. And when they go on the ground, they typically fall with steal on bone. But anyways, so in this fight, I cannot get my Blood Rage to give me an ultimate. I get hit right there, and I actually just... I get my Blood Rage stalled out, and I lose it. So I miss out on a lot of points I could have had. Mainly just because these fiends take so dang long to spawn. Anyways, after you clean up like the first wave, you're going to have that head in this... that floating head shoot lasers at you, which is going to make this fight a lot more annoying, because you have to worry about juking that. But anyways, I am losing my Blood Rage because I'm not getting a kill. Don't force it, and the second I get a steal on bone, I've lost it all. So I am rather upset about that, just because it could have been so much karma. So I killed them, and I figure, okay, there's got to be not that many left. If I get another steal on bone, and I get it up to ×2, and I'm like, okay, I can accept this as my next thing. So what I should have done though is fire another arrow at that floating head, because then it would have changed forms to become like that four-legged scythe-wielding fiend. So I could have probably killed it with that ultimate attack. So when it's in this form, it looks intimidating, but it's really easy to deal with. All you gotta do is wait for it to go for a steal on bone attack, like right here. Really obvious. Then you cut off its leg, and then you get an OT on it. I think its leg might regenerate, but don't quote me on that. Second you get it to limb, just OT it. All right. So with that, then we're gonna go through the door. And we got a little bit of a kind of cutscene we're gonna skip, because I just don't have as much fun poking fun at these cutscenes as I could. Alright, let's come through the door. And then you see me instantly switch to the Falcon Talons. I actually took on this fight and died. I was expecting the enemies to spawn right out and attack me automatically, but I'm like, oh, there's a spawn point. And oh, there's a Falcon save point. I could have used that in last fight. So we gotta deal with 3 sword-wielding alchemists, which makes this fight a pain, because they are nowhere near as passive as just the plain white alchemist. As you can see, they immediately fire off a blast at you instead of giving me time to charge up. So I do get a couple good UTs off in here, and fortunately, these particular guys are rather squishy, so they're easy to kill. But at this point, you're going to see me have some trouble, just because I want to do my UT chain, and they just fire non-stop at me. I'm like, God, wow, I'm taking... So I lose a lot of health in this fight. And the reason being is just because I don't want to straight up fight these guys. They will outplay me really hard, and just by being able to chain UTs like this, boom, one dead, boom, the other guy's delimbed. I mean, it's so much easier to kill these people by using the ultimate technique. So, alright, bit of a video cut gonna come up here. I searched the room for gold scarab because I'm like, is one in here? But there wasn't. So anyways, go through the doorway. We gotta deal with more of our little spiky fiend demons here, and I've just tried to duel them with the Falcon Talons. In this hallway, we're gonna see a pattern behavior that we haven't noticed from them before, and it's that they like to run up walls and use that, like right there, boom, look at him, he's just like, up to the wall, up to the wall. I'm like, oh yes, there we go. For reals. Clean them up. Another one comes down the stairway. Again, you can just look at them. They love doing that wall thing. Another one comes on down. So you got about 4 to fight here. Just dispatch them. They got no real reliable steal on bone farming method, so we just go kill them. Remember, when they're delimbed, they go for a kamikaze attack. That's not steal on bone, so just OT them ASAP. I believe I'm looking for a I'm looking at a guide just to see where the gold scarab is, because I want to desperately find them all. I'm actually a little pissed right now because, like, the guy doesn't cover chapter 8, day 8, so, and I need like one more gold scarab and I'll have like the one skin I want. The last reward is when you have all 50 scarabs, you get this badass skin for Ryu. So, and I want it so bad. Anyways, rip that one up, and we get going. So, woot, 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 woot. And there it is. Is that a gold one? I think I never got that one before. So, yay, gold scarab. Anyways, come down here, demons burst through a church window thing. I instantly drop my Inferno because I'm a little low in health, and fuck Bengals. So we're gonna just put it like that. Every last one of them. Alright, so now I'm getting cornered. I'm trying to focus on the big Bengals because they're gonna do the most damage to me. They're gonna be the annoying ones, and we rip him up. Anyways, I've been given it. You get ultimate technique in this fight, so I immediately go to use it, get one, and then the Bengal goes up in the air because he's a bitch. Get over here, you thunder muffin. I'm gonna beat you, you little cocksucking. I'm rather vulgar in this video. I don't know why. Just how much I hate these demons. Anyways, boom. Another one dead. So now we get a floating head thing to fight. So you juke around. I get a UT arrow off. It's like one arrow and a UT arrow. He's down, and then I mean he looks badass, but then look, it takes you 3 seconds to kill him. He goes for a steel and bone. You dodge. You go in. You cut off a leg, and then you OT him. I mean he's really rather disappointing enemy type. Just because he looks so badass and cool, but he's so easy to deal with. So, anyways, what can you do? So, come on down. Another one fires off. So we have to get a 3,000 karma for a raptor, another 3,000 for killing one of the alchemists, and that makes this fight a 2v1, which is better than a 3v1. So, anyways, but these are the guys that you can easily ultimate chain because they take so long to recover. And they don't react fast enough. And right here, these guys are doing a big error, letting me charge up my UT to like another level. So, as you can, I'm right between the two of them, and I still get plenty of time. They're just completely different from the sword-wielding alchemists, and they're so easy to deal with when you just ultimate chain. That guy was going for something. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna kill you right now. And that guy gets close to me for whatever reason, and that lets me get him fairly low. I think I just go for a combo. Trying to kill him. We just kind of dally around, but you can see how just like evasive and aggressive he is when you just swing at him. But like when you ulti spam him, the AI gets stuck in this horrible loop that you just abuse to like die. Anyway, so now the fiends are killing me. I'm like, no, please, daddy, no. I think I busted the lunar staff to experiment with it again, and as I do, I get whacked. Seeing how its crowd control works. And you can see it's not going well for me, so I'm like, okay, I need to use an info, because I don't want to die and redo that alchemist fight, because that'll be retarded. Once I do, I get lovely purple fiends to come out of the ground, and I'm like, instantly switch over to the Eclipse Scythe to try and get the Steel on Bone. I missed that one opportunity that came up, though, but it's okay. I get thrown, I'm swinging wildly, I'm like, somebody get a delimb. So now it goes for Steel on Bone, and it's time for me to miss up the thing, but I gotta give it another one! Yay! And now we get the kill train going. And so, boom, and that ends the fight. So you don't really get any real good opportunity to build up stuff. But however, that one floating head thing now comes down as this bad boy. So and then you can see he tries to grab you, that's a Steel and Bone opportunity. You just cut off his leg, and then you OT him again. And then we get another one, so we gotta just deal with them one at a time. Anyways, it looks like he has a leg pounce attack that just doesn't end. He can throw his scythe at you, he can still do the laser thing from his previous form, and then there's that overhead combo. So he's got access to a few good moves. And there's an overhead smash, another overhead smash. Easy to stun lock though, easy to juke, and with that, just right here I actually have a hard time with him, I think. Like I can't OT him. I'm like, why? Why? And I finally get the option. And he's dead. You fall to the ground. And now we're in like a little research part, so we got like 2 minutes left. We're gonna end this chapter, this particular part of the day, when we arrive at the Crystal Skull. So we gotta go through the testing facilities first. I died in the fight, so anyways. Switch over to the Falcon Talons or even the Kusurai Gamma. I had reasonable success with those. And this chapter reason being is we're gonna ultimate spam in this corridor, because these fiends actually die pretty quickly to it, and we also have to deal with dogs, which as we all know at this point, can be one hit killed by an ultimate technique, which just is like a saving grace because they are one of the most annoying enemy types in the game. So anyways, I force Steel on Bone, I get it, and I think I try to charge the ultimate. I put distance, trying to shuriken lock, but dogs are dogs, and then rawr! We got the 11 kill streak. Lol, cod joke. It's been forever since I busted one of those out. So with that, I notice my bloody rage isn't going away and I'm not healing, so I'm like, okay, why is this not happening? It's like, this part of the stage was like really stingy with me just because it wouldn't like recognize the end of the fight as an end of the fight. It linked like all these fights together, basically, so it kind of sucks. Anyway, so I get low on health, there's some dogs around, so I just drop my Inferno Nimpo to light everybody up. And once again, spiky fiends are still going to use the walls, which makes them a little more evasive and a little unusual tactics. So they just kind of look for them to run up, then they'll try like the flying swallow you. So, but again, easy to deal with, nothing too concerning here. Come around the corner, more of the fiends. We get a big LOA demon, I believe, in this fight. I go around the corner to charge my ultimate undeterred, kill the dog when it gets close, and I don't kill anyone else. But it's okay, I got one dog. There's the other dog. Meanwhile, I charged an LT just as one guy was going for steel on bone, but that's okay because the dog would have just taken the next shot and I would have lost it anyway. So, with them all dead, to get the crystal skull, slide under that wood porch and you're there. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this. I will see you in part 3.